Greenie, welcome back. Good luck in this adventure. Our next hero this evening comes from the lands of swamp and bubbles, the lands of the dead meats. That is Penneh Bunwolph. Penneh, how are you?
Penneh is good.
Penneh, have you been, I guess, doing anything exciting in the, I don't know, since we've last seen you? Have you done anything interesting?
Hunt dead meats.
Okay, so you've been hunting the undead. Now, Penneh, obviously, I know what dead meats are. They are the undead. What's with your grim fascination with the undead? Like, what has brought you to want to devour them?
Penneh thinks dead meats taste best.
Huh. Now, have you tried other meats that aren't maybe dead?
Tried that Swoldymort and Red Dragon before. Oh, and Nothic.
Oh God, you ate a Nothic?
Yes.
Oh dear.
It was doing newspaper things.
Are you okay, Penneh?
Penneh is good.
Okay. Well, Penneh, I guess I wish you the best in today's adventure. I'm sure you'll find some strange things to eat, as that seems to be your main goal here, right? It's to find interesting things to eat to bring back to your village.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure you'll find something interesting. And of course, I wish you the absolute best in this adventure.
Yay.
Yay, indeed. Next, we have Zrark Drex, the Pirate Lord. Zrark, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful today.
Oh, so Zrark, you are the Pirate Lord. What does that mean, like in terms of your day-to-day life? How is becoming a Pirate Lord affected what you do and like how people see you? Because you weren't Pirate Lord forever.
I'm basically a legend around these parts.
Oh,
well,
a legend?
Well, I mean, in terms of the fact that most people that try to stop me, they don't come back.
Because they join you, right?
That, or, I could just kill them.
Oh, dear.
But don't worry, I'm not like that. Besides,
wait, it sounds like you're exactly like that, Zrark.
Hey, I may be a goblin, but I have standards.
Okay, I guess that's fair. I can't put that on you.
Even pirates have standards, you know.
Now, when you say like practically a legend around here, is it like the infamous kind of legend, like Blackbeard, like oh no, it's Zrark, or
I guess you could say that,
or is it more like the fun kind of legend, like Captain Jack Sparrow kind of guy?
Could it be a bit of both?
Ooh, the fun evil. Anyway, well, Zrark, I'm sure that your legendary status maybe will help you in this adventure around these parts.
Maybe you'll find some more treasure.
Perhaps. I mean, you're going to Tortle Island today, after all.
Oh, I love a nice island to explore.
Welcome back. And last but certainly, I guess not last, actually, we have next Navera, and then last, Omen. Navera, Omen, how are you?
We are good. If you would excuse me for just a second while I find some earplugs to put in, because something tells me this adventure is going to be rather grating.
Yeah, it's going to be loud. It's going to be a lot of loud. Well, Navera, how are you doing?
We've been good, simply hunting since last time. The dagger we received from Bartholomew a while back is certainly very useful. And this amulet on Omen has certainly made him stronger.
Now, that was an amulet of, that was a friend protection, perhaps?
Or it was Constitution?
Right! I remember this now. Navera Omen is quite the tough doggo at this point. Or wolf, rather. Sorry.
he certainly won't be toppled easily.
Have you been having any luck hunting the Fey creatures since your last adventure? I know that's kind of your MO, is kill all of the evil Fey.
It has been easier, but we're still no closer to finding out anything about my village.
You know, I feel like trying to find out what evil monster killed your village is kind of like finding a needle in a haystack, right? There's so many evil things in the world.
Yes,
like,
but then
which
I'll
one
just
was it?
burn the haystack.
Okay, all right. So some people just want to see the world burn. Navera, you think you kind of fall under that kind of category here?
That may certainly be accurate, I suppose.
I suppose it's fair. Well, Navera, I you know, I guess have fun at Tortle Island. And how's Omen? Omen, how are you? Excellent.
He says he's good. He's
that's way better than I thought that meant.
Oh, cute doggy.
And so we come into tonight's adventure. The four of you have been summoned by Bartholomew to Bartholomew's shop, as is kind of the usual here in the lands of DnDTime. Bartholomew's got a mission for you. He sends you all a sending spell, or sends an animal messenger to you, or finds some kind of way to get in touch with you. And so the four of you have found each other. You've run into each other in Central City. There is a magical kind of doorway which can teleport you to Bartholomew's shop here, known only to Bartholomew's adventurers. And so as you all gather around and you walk through the door to Bartholomew's shop, you see Bartholomew very busy. He looks like he's packing stuff up, and he looks like he's very focused and intent on something. Something's really got his attention. And as you walk in and he notices you, he goes, excellent. Well, no time to talk. I have much bigger fish to fry. Help the turtle. And he snaps his fingers, and the four of you instantly find yourselves no longer at Bartholomew's shop. The quickest Bartholomew intro you've ever had. Instead, you find yourselves standing on a sandy beach. Water kind of swoosh, blows up in nice soft waves. It's very hot out, and a brilliant sun shines down. It's not humid at all. It's lovely kind of paradise.
What is a turtle?
You see palm trees. You see some old fishing boats that are up by the water. Yeah, Greenie, it's pretty dry here. Like much drier than you'd expect for a tropical paradise.
Penneh don't feel good. Penneh needs shade.
So Penneh, you go and like walk over and stand under one of the palm trees, the shade of the palm trees?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Navera's just going to look around and continue to ask, what is a turtle, though?
It's a turtle person.
A turtle? Of course it's a turtle, but if there's frog people, there's going to be a turtle.
I guess it's really a turtle's person.
How big are they?
This is perfect. I love this weather.
How big are you? You're about, what, 5-something?
Okay.
They're about similar.
She just kind of looks towards the three companions she's been given, then down at her dog, before like letting out a sigh. Does anyone know where we should go?
Know where you need to be going. Penneh, you suddenly feel like a shaking as you've walked over to sit under this tree and you sat on a big old rock, and then the rock starts to like move. And as this creature that was apparently lying down in the sand stands up, you find yourself now resting on the large shell of an ancient-looking turtle person. They have kind of the very, what do you call it, like strung out kind of skin of the neck of like a turtle with a craning neck. They've got a big rounded head with a kind of simple turtle-like beak. And yeah, their shell is very rough and large. And as I stand up, yep. Hi, everybody. I'm Tortle Jack.
Were you laying face down in the sand?
I was in my shell.
I see.
Yep, you must be the heroes I hired.
Yep, that's us.
mercenaries, but yes.
Perfect. Even better. Oh. Have any of y'all been to Turtle Island before?
No, it's awful.
No, but I love it here.
I was going to
Yeah.
say it's something of a paradise. Sorry, you were saying something? Zrark?
Nah, nothing much besides it's a perfect place to be. For me,
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah,
Well, and for us turtles.
Penneh is like just still sitting on the shelf. Says it just pretty much goes. Penneh, thanks, too dry.
He kind of looks around. Oh, I didn't see you up there. Oh, can't feel what's on my shell. Anyway, I need all of your help for something. See, around this time last year, I met what I thought was simply a tourist here on Tortle Island. A halfling who called himself O'Hare. I agreed, like a fool, to meet him in a race. He said a race through a cup, and I said, hell, I could win any drinking contest, and I agreed.
I see where this is going.
Yeah, it wasn't that kind of cup. He meant like a series of tracks of a race.
And you want us to help you win?
I need you to help me win, or he's going to take my shell.
Is that-
O'Hare.
Why does he
Can you-
want your shell, of all
Can you
things?
even split with your shell?
I can't.
Oh.
And as he says that, it kind of gets cooler all of a sudden. And you have a feeling like you're suddenly being watched. And you just hear, seemingly from nowhere, and you see a small red-haired halfling. They wear green swim trunks with shamrocks all over them. They're wearing boat shoes, and they're, otherwise just that. Big red beard, curly red hair. Well,
Can Navera just snap her fingers and send the Omen after him immediately?
okay.
Yeah.
Omen goes to run at him. Okay, go ahead and attack with Omen if you'd like to do that.
All right. Well, fire him. Not
He
crit fail.
runs- the halfling-looking creature, this leprechaun, perhaps, just kind of takes a quick hop into the air, kicks off Navera's head, and leaps seamlessly up into the palm tree with a single bound. Navera's kind of frazzled for a minute as they're rudely stepped on, and O'Hare, kind of kicking his feet from the little top of the tree, says, well, that's a little rude, don't you think? I'm just here to honor a deal.
Why do you want to kill this poor turtle?
Oh, bless my heart, you think I want to kill him? Nonsense, I just want his shell.
You do realize they can't live without their shell, right? It's part of their body.
He's had a whole year to figure that out.
Navera's just gonna look over towards the turtle, like, a whole year, and this is your best solution. Fire some random.
I can't live without my gold, which he would take if he wins the race.
Oh, so that's where this is going.
The turtle is like slumped, and he looks over toward Navera. Yeah, you were the best thought I could come up with. I don't have a lot of money. I'm just a fisherman here on Tortle Island. You were a fisherman here on Tortle Island. We'll see how you are at the end of the day. the leprechaun says, chuckling to himself. Well, what do you think? Shall we start our little race?
Well, I would like to know the rules of the race.
Oh, rules? I don't think we ever set upon any rules.
Okay, good. Good start.
But I'll tell you this much, and he hops back down from the tree, landing like perfectly balancing on a little coconut before stepping down into sand and looking over toward Navera and Omen. Oh, looks like Navera and Omen got knocked out. What happened? There we go, Navera and Omen are back.
Woo!
Man, he leaps out of the tree and balances on the coconut and steps back down to the sand. He looks over towards you, Navera and Omen, like, you're not going to attack me again, are you? Is the look he gives you. But didn't say anything to that extent. The rules...
She glances at her bow before, like, putting it down.
The rules should be simple. We go for a race. Use whatever you like. No killing each other. That would be cruel. We'll say first track the island proper. Second will be... What do you think, Jack? And the turtle goes, well, we could... what do y'all think? I know a couple of places on the island.
Does any of them involve swimming?
I mean, I can swim. Okay.
That is
not the best you'd think is because of the shell.
Are you at least faster in the water than you are on land?
Let me check my stat block.
Okay.
Let me check my
I am considerably slower in the water.
Okay, so we're actually going to leave the water alone.
All right. Well, maybe, and as you guys are kind of talking, Leprechaun O'Hare says, well, if you want to go on the water during our race to the main island, feel free. I really don't care. How about that old fort at the base of the volcano? And Jack kind of looks at y'all. I mean, I'm pretty familiar with the place. I've been there a lot.
Does a leprechaun count as Fae?
You don't know if this is actually a leprechaun.
Okay.
I just keep calling him a leprechaun because he looks like a stereotypical leprechaun. But as far as you're aware, he's a halfling. But if he could be Fae. A leprechaun would be a Fae creature.
Hey, O'Hare?
Could Navera roll an insight to see if he's a
Are
half
you a
or
leprechaun?
I might be.
He's a leprechaun.
Can
You
I
can
make
rank that however you'd like. There's no insight checks.
Well, actually, if I may, could Penneh use primal awareness?
Oh, shit! Yeah, he's a Fae.
Yeah, Penneh just like points at him and says, Fae.
And Navera's pulling the bow back.
All right, let the race begin then.
Wait, we didn't determine a third spot.
He kind of smirks and looks at Navera. Is the race starting?
If anyone wants to stop her, because she will do it.
Let's put down the bow. Let's all calm down.
Penneh just like looks at the leprechaun and goes, what riding in?
Whatever you like.
Actually,
Wherever we like. We can do it wherever we like for the third race.
Oh no, the third set. That's mine. It's a secret.
Alright. So are we starting the race then?
I'm ready whenever you are.
Wait, how are we even involved?
We're being paid to be involved.
Huh?
Wait, if one of us beats you, does that count as his win?
He is gonna pass me, and he has to beat me. That's our deal.
As a side note, since Faye is her favorite enemy, can Navera roll an intelligence check to recall traits about leprechauns?
Absolutely.
Awesome. I think it's advantage or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have advantage. 100%.
Okay, well good, because it's a -1 modifier.
We can tell you what you know.
I think we're good.
Ooh, all right. Navera knows a lot about leprechauns. You can tell leprechauns come in two different kind of shticks. So leprechauns are very often lean toward the more mischievous kind of fae. Sometimes they can be a little evil, but they usually aren't like full evil, like, you know, burn down a town kind of fae. They like their tricks, they like their games, and they'll keep to a deal. Beyond that, you know that they're very wily, very hard to catch a leprechaun. They don't really teleport in the way that other fae creatures do. They simply are or aren't in places when they want to be.
Can roll an insight to see if this is an illusion or perception, I guess?
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at him, and I think you have advantage, right? Because he's your favorite creature.
I think so.
You're looking at him, and you think this is actually him, but given the focus and intent in his eyes, he's clearly thinking about being somewhere else, right? He's ready for if anything does come for him to just not be there.
Okay,
it's like having a ready to
now.
action to face step. Oh, okay. You just attack him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Roll me an attack? Well, I mean, you roll to shoot him, and he does what he does. He blinks away.
Yes.
And he disappears, and your arrow flies off into the wilderness. And he says, the voice kind of echoes out from the forest. All right, then. The race starts. Best of luck to you.
Okay. Then can Navera... Can she just turn towards the Tortle and give him Longstrider?
Well, I think what happens here, a couple different things happen.
Yeah.
You see what look like a pair of pieces of gold, like little gold coins, fly out of the jungle. Like they're just tossed from the jungle near you, and they land in the sand. And from them spring two very large posts that go up maybe 15 feet, and a checkered banner goes across them at the top. And you can see that the checkers begin to flash different colors. First, they are flashing red currently, and then they start to flash yellow. And as they flash yellow, you can see the leprechaun is now suddenly in sight again, and he's kind of like doing stretches just in front of this big thing now. He's just there. Whenever you like to do anything, is he seems to be getting ready to run from this starting point.
I guess Penneh would be prepared.
Tortle Jack's like, oh God, we gotta find a cart somewhere.
Why do we need a cart?
Well, that's how everyone gets around here.
Uh-huh.
I mean, obviously, you really think you can run?
I can't run very fast. Did you say that's leprechaun Zrark? Or to him?
No.
Okay. And as...
I'm here to talk to the leprechaun. You guys found a cart.
Well, I was going to say, as the checker turns to green now, you see the leprechaun pull from the pocket of his swim trunks a giant, cauldron filled with gold, slam it down into the sand, leap into it. You see a couple of gold coins spill out, but then grow to enormous sizes and slam on the sides of the cauldron as wheels. And then you see him start to drive as it turns green, as he starts to drive away.
Can they jump onto this?
For a person so athletic, you'd think they need a vehicle. Not really.
And Tortle Jack goes, oh God, he's getting ahead of us. How far can you... Sorry, let's roll for initiative, I think.
Okay.
If we're on the coast,
Chase scenes with initiative.
If we're starting at the coast of a beach, I have advantage on this.
Yeah, why is that? Actually,
that's my favorite terrain.
Does the favorite terrain give you advantage on initiative?
That's what it says. I mean, I can check. Natural Explorer. Wait, hold on.
I've no knowledge of this, so maybe.
I might be wrong.
Okay, now I'll just post it and thingy. There we go.
Yeah, I haven't checked. Yeah, mine is coast.
It does not give you advantage.
Okay, I must have read somewhere wrong.
But I mean, basically, it says like difficult terrain does not slow your group.
Well, I'm gonna roll his initiative. Right? Oh, he rolled bad. Okay.
I'm speedy.
Yeah, looks like it doesn't matter super much. Okay. So, we're going to start with Penneh. Penneh, it's your move. What would you like to do? As you look around, you see your turtle friend is like, oh, he's all confused. You see O'Hare has taken off, and he seemed to have gotten like a big boost at the one count and just rocketed out.
All right, question. Since I'm still on the turtle's back, like would I have spotted a cart anywhere just with a 15 passive percent?
Yeah, definitely. There's probably a cart like maybe 20 feet down the beach. It's like parked under the trees in the shade. And yeah, it looks just kind of like a wooden cart, except it's got this weird kind of like wheel on the front. You've seen these in Central City a little bit, these horseless carriages. This one appears to be filled with coconuts in the back.
Okay, so yeah, all right, so Penneh will just use a bonus action first.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, you use Zephyr Strike.
And it's you said it was 20 feet away, right?
Yeah, it's just 20 feet down the beach, but it was pretty well hidden in amidst the shrubbery and the shade and everything.
All right, well, Penneh will just use her 20 feet of the extra 40 she has because of the whole dreadful ambush. All right,
okay.
to get to the car, and then she's going to start driving it, like getting in and attempting to drive it.
Okay, where are you trying to drive it? After O'Hare or back to pick up your friends?
Back to pick up the friends.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you hop into the cart, and there's like a little key. You turn it on, it starts rumbling to life. It starts out really slow, unlike O'Hare's, which seemed to have gotten a boost from his timely start. Yours is starting off pretty sluggish, and yeah, you make it. Well, you get 30 feet of movement on the cart. So you want to drive back to your friends?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. You drive back and you're ready to go that extra 10 feet when everyone jumps in.
Do you go, wow, as you drive forward?
Yeah, Penneh does not do that.
That's where this music.
All right. So yeah, he looks like he's 200 feet ahead of you already. He's very fast.
Oh, God.
Does everyone just automatically jump in or something?
Yeah, does everyone want to use their reaction to jump in the cart?
How far ahead is he?
He's 200 feet.
Oh, shit.
He's got a huge boost.
He's making tracks.
Yeah, he is. He got a huge boost.
Just a question about the mechanics. How far is a maximum jump in relation to someone's movement speed?
It would be equal to a vertical or horizontal jump.
Horizontal.
It should be equal to, I think, your strength score plus something. I think it's actually just your strength score. I could be wrong, though.
Okay, so if my strength score is 1, is that 1 meter?
No, strength score, not modifier.
Oh, right, gotcha.
So it'd be, if you're an 11 or 12, it's 12 feet.
Okay, 12. All right. 12.
We use dumb American systems in Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you very much. And that's a long jump. Yeah, it's your strength score, so that's how far you can go. All right, so Penneh, you've picked everyone up. Does everyone jump on the cart, or do you guys want to try and each race different ways?
Navera will jump onto the cart because he's 200 feet ahead already.
Yeah.
Okay. Tortle Jack also jumps on the cart.
All right, then Penneh will start using her action this time.
Okay. Oh, right. That was... Okay.
That was a bonus action, yeah.
Okay.
Penneh's going to use her action, I guess it would be on the cart?
Yeah, just to dash using the cart? Or...
not really dash using the cart.
Okay.
Apparently, it's not letting me actually roll this for some reason.
Oh, the spells, they get wacky sometimes. What are you trying to do?
Long Strider.
Oh! You actually can't do that this turn because you've already cast a spell.
Don't worry, I got this.
I thought I could actually do an action spell along with a bonus action, or is that?
You know what? When I run the game, I do let you do that. So sure, you cast Longstride on the cart. The cart now has 40 feet. I'm gonna make Tortle Jack on my initiative tracker your cart's speed. So your cart is now 40 feet because of Longstrider.
Okay, and I guess that will be all. So yeah, we're moving forward now. Just max as far as I can.
Okay. All right, we go to Zrark. What would you like to do, Zrark? As you look ahead, O'Hare has a huge lead.
I'm trying to think. This is tough. How far are we from from O'Hare's cart?
Currently, you can see his gold-wheeled cauldron is about 200 feet ahead of you.
Ah, drat. Well, so much for shooting the wheels out. Ugh. But
I think you could still shoot at it just with disadvantage.
If you have, wait, what weapon do you have?
Short bow.
Ah, right. Short bow.
God, it's still within the range. It's got like 320 feet, right? Wait, 80, 320 or something crazy. Do you want to try and shoot at him, Zrark? Yeah, 80, 320. You got tons of feet. Tons of range.
Yeah, 80 feet, yeah, but it's still a disadvantage. I'm just...
Yeah, that's the downside.
Oh, I know what to do. I know what I'm going to do. So we're currently starting on a beach. Can I make a perception check with double my proficiency bonus and my favorite terrain to see if there's any advantageous spots to move to?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
And this is gonna be with a +8 instead of a +4.
All right, so we add another +4 to that. With the 12, yeah, Zrark, you spot there's an area where there's another one of these carts, but it's much bigger, clearly much slower. But it's set up with like a little almost ramp so that people can load stuff up onto it easier. And you see it's got some like crates of what could be really useful supplies you could grab on the way past. But you'd have to go off at like a jump.
Mario Kart, indeed, this is perfect.
How far away is this other cart?
Oh, I mean, it's just right along the way. You wouldn't have to really go out of your way at all. Just a little bit to the left.
Oh, I'm going to run over to there. I'm going to run over before they start.
You're just going to jump off your cart and run over and try and grab something?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a D6.
Okay. 2.
All right, as you're sorting through it and you're grabbing some stuff out, you grab what looks like just like a small regular turtle.
How is this going to help me?
All right,
how is this going to help me?
What color is the turtle?
His shell's green.
You know what you must do.
All right, so Zrark, that was your move. It's O'Hare's turn. O'Hare continues to rocket forward, gaining another 60 feet. Navera, it's your move.
Right, okay, so Navera's on the cart right now with Omen.
Actually, it should have been 120 feet because he dashed.
Did I get skipped?
Yes, he did. Sorry, it's Greenie's turn. Greenie!
So I go over to the supply crates.
Okay, you also run ahead. You leap off the cart and run ahead. You're going to jump back onto the cart when it comes by?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you run over to supply crates. You want to search for supplies?
Mm-hmm.
Roll me a d6. Ooh. Yeah, as you're searching through, you find 3 banana peels.
All right, we gotta get ahead of them.
All right. So, Greenie, that was a move and a search. Do you have any bonus actions you'd like to do?
This thing looks suspiciously like a trash can. No.
But they're really big banana peels, right? All right, Navera, it's your move.
Okay, so
O'Hare is now 320 feet ahead as he rockets away.
Boosting the cart is boosting the turtle, correct?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because the turtle's in the cart with you. You guys are all just piled onto this little basically wagon.
Okay, so Navera's going to speed up the cart speed with her own long strider.
All right, so now we are double long stridering the cart. Okay.
And then for bonus action, she's going to Hunter's Mark.
Ooh. That's really good, actually. So now you can't lose him.
Yeah.
That actually is going to be super. You know that's going to be super helpful. You just know this. He's a tricksy son of a gun.
And then she'll look towards us, whoever's driving, like, pull me up next to him.
All right. It's now Tortle Jack is like, oh god. Penneh, do you want to keep piloting the cart? In which case you can like steer towards things or try and do maneuvers to go faster, or do you want to give that up? Okay, you want to keep on it.
Yeah, I want to keep on it, especially since I am quite proficient in land vehicles.
Ooh, all right, that always helps. All right, Penneh, it's your move. What would you like to do? Cart it's getting it's going faster. The acceleration, it's finally starting to kick in.
All right, so question, is there any other these strange carts along the way?
That's the only one you see right now. You can see
sorry, not carts, crates, I mean.
Crates. No, there were only 3 originally on that ramp, and it looks like O'Hare. Oh no, O'Hare didn't grab one. So yeah, there's one left on the ramp if you would like to go over toward the ramp.
I'm still going to pretty much just bash through that crate.
Yeah, you smashed through the crate. Can you roll me a D2?
D2?
Oh, I'm sorry, a D3.
D3?
Yeah. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. You can roll me a D4. Everyone else, that would be a D3.
Is that the final answer?
Yes, positive. Oh, all right, Penneh, a piece of wood slams into your head and tears a bit of your mushroom top loose, and now you have a little mushroom.
Oh, okay.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, would that be just curious? Would that have been like combined with the movement?
Yeah, that would be your movement. If you'd like, you could also try and do a maneuver off the ramp. But
yeah, I think I would
my car.
Do you want to try and do a cool maneuver, Penneh?
Yes.
Now, what maneuver do you want to attempt? Do you want to try and spin the cart? Do you want to do a flip with the cart? What's your strat?
I think what she's going to try to do is a 360.
Okay, just spin. Okay,
yeah.
can you roll me your land vehicles check?
Just screaming coming from the dog and the elf. Just clinging on.
Yeah, excellent. So with that 16, you basically double the speed for that turn. You rocket ahead, or you rocket closer. You're now only 220 feet from O'Hare as he is zooming away.
Wait,
and then just going like the full movement after that.
Yeah, well, I was including your movement, right? Because your movement is normally 50, and then plus the extra 50 for the maneuver.
All right.
And plus the long strider 20.
Yes, normally he would be only 30, so that's why you're at 50, yeah.
Oh my.
That long strider is making up a lot of ground already.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Penneh?
I guess, all right, was that maneuver or action?
Yeah, I think between the maneuver and getting the thing, yeah, you've used an action in your movement this turn already.
All right, I'm just checking some right quick.
Okay.
So where am I? I jumped off. So there's
but Zrark, you and Greenie jump back on the cart as they come back over the ramp.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can just do that.
Navera will pull you up from where you're clinging onto the back of it.
All right, so
yeah, that's all I'm gonna be doing.
Okay. And what was your initiative, Penneh? It was 21.
My initiative was 4.
Cool.
Sorry. It was a total of 21.
Yeah. Okay. At initiative count 20, you hear Tortle Jack go, "Oh no!" And you hear just kind of the of Phillip O'Hare as a whole bunch of octopus guys, little non-copyright squid guys, fly out of the water and begin to fly around next to you, kind of encircling your cart.
Careful, they might hit us with non-copyright ink.
Greenie, it's your turn. There are. Let's see how many there are of them for this lair action.
I was going to ask.
There's only one. Oh, it should have been a D4. Shit. Yeah, there's 2.
Could I ask if could I use a reaction to like maneuver away from these strange non-copyright octopi?
Nope. That was after your turn, and moving the cart's not a reaction.
All right.
The only free reaction you get is jumping back on the cart as it cries by.
Okay.
Greenie, it's your move.
Alright, I think I got another thing what these guys are gonna do. I'm gonna try and kill it.
Okay, you want to? There are 2 of them, not one of them. It's D3 plus 1.
I'm trying to kill one of them.
You stab forward at one of the non-copyright squid guys. Go ahead and roll your damage. You absolutely hit him. All right. Would you like to do anything else, or is it just the 10?
It's just the 10.
All right. You stab one of the non-copyright squid guys, and it like squirms a little bit, but does not die. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. Zrark, it's your move.
Okay, I have a really, really dumb idea, but it might work.
Okay.
Is there, okay. I want to use my double proficiency, since we're still on the coast, to see if there's any shortcut we could take through some shallow water.
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and roll me.
Perception.
What kind of check is that? Probably no. I don't think it's perception in this case. I think it's like survival or nature or something.
But I still get double.
Yeah, you still double it.
I'm proficient on that.
Probably survival, because like navigation and stuff.
Yeah, that would make
That's
sense to
10.
me. Oh, a 10. Yeah, I think with a 10, you make up like 10 feet. I'll give you. As you're navigating through the little bit of shallow water, you lose a little speed, but you cut past a big area of sandbar. So overall, it's a net gain, but it's just not a huge net gain.
So
But hey, we'll take it.
Can I shoot a squid?
Yeah, go ahead. Shoot a squid boy. You want to shoot the one that Greenie already hit, or a different?
Yes.
Okay.
The one that Greenie obviously hit.
Okay. They seem like they're pretty tough non-copyright squid boys.
Why am I all so terrible today?
You actually hit
Got a
it.
+10.
Yeah, it's
He
a
has
+10
the bone and marrow, I think, or some. Why is it +10?
because I have archery.
No, but I have archery and I'm +8. How did you?
+4 dex,
I-
+2 mod, +50. Oh, it's a +2 magic for some reason. Why is it +2 magic? Well, regardless, you're gonna hit him. He does not have an IAC. He's
It is a
squid.
+2 magic item as stated. So
Oh right, yes, that'd be it.
12 piercing die.
All
Yeah,
right, combined with the 10 from Greenie, it's still alive, but it's grievously injured.
These are some tough squids.
There's some really tough squids. They have way more hit points than I thought they did. All right, Zrark, we move to O'Hare. O'Hare dashes ahead. He's pretty far ahead, 330 feet right now. Navera, it's your move. There are still 2 squid boys on you.
Okay, Navera's gonna look towards the uninjured squid boy and use this.
Ooh, this is very cool.
And then she's going to point towards O'Hare and say, "Get him."
Okay.
But if it looks like you can't reach it, I don't know. Get the other squid.
And yeah, these are flying squids, by the way.
Yes.
They've just been floating around you, of course. It's got to roll saving throw, right? A wisdom
I
save?
actually have no idea.
Yeah, it's got to roll a wisdom save.
Yes. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Do you know what your DC is for those?
12. So
Not copyright squid guy, unfortunately resists the animal friendship.
Aww, be my friend. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Would you like to do anything else? I know that. Omen's still on the cart, just looking for stuff to do, right?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Omen, growl at them.
Oh, you're gonna try and intimidate it now?
Yes.
Which one? The injured one or that one?
Can we go for both?
You could. It'd be less likely to succeed, I'll tell you.
Probably the uninjured one then.
Okay.
Get him, Omen. Omen, no.
Oh, no! Unfortunately, Navera, these uncopyrighted squid guys seem to have a single purpose in mind, and it's throw ink all over you. Tortle Jack looks at you all and says, should I use one of the... should I use one of the items?
Yes, and Navera just kind of looks towards the others with like a hand raised.
I offer the shell, the turtle.
Offer him the shroom.
All right, what do you want to use the turtle on?
Can this turtle be thrown?
Yeah, absolutely. It's very. O'Hare is pretty far away, and this is not like a super lightweight turtle. It's a very kind of heavy turtle. You think it would be very hard for him to hit O'Hare with this turtle. He can make it to a turtle at the squid guy though.
Actually, use the mushroom.
Yeah.
Okay, you want him to use the mushroom?
Yeah, use the boost to get through.
Yep.
All right. He grabs the mushroom that Penneh got, and he stuffs it into the engine of the cart, this cart has an engine, and it roars with green fire, and the cart begins to go very, very fast. Effectively, on this turn, the cart's speed is doubled. All right, Penneh, it's your move.
All right,
what would you like to do?
Dash.
Oh, you're just going to dash. All right, you make up 200 feet on O'Hare as you're using the boost. And yeah, O'Hare looks back. Oh, no! As you make up a lot of ground. You go through like a bit of water, a bit of like, a little tide pool. It just splashes up everywhere. All right, is that anything else, Penneh? Any bonus actions?
Would there be any like ramps or anything along the way?
No, not at this point.
All right, in that case, that's all I'm going to be doing.
Okay. The lair. All right, the two not copyrighted squid guys. You've done more than half the damage for one of them, so he retreats. The other one goes to throw ink all over you all. I think you all roll a dexterity saving throw.
I rolled 2, or just 1.
Everyone's got to roll. Well, yeah, everyone's got to roll, but I don't think it's going to matter for Navera. I'm not for Navera, for Omen.
What are my rolls today?
I'm so sorry. It looks like Navera and just... well, this was not a bad one. Navera and Omen, you get blinded until the end of your next turn. That's all. All right. That's the lair. The squid guys, non-covered squid guys, return to the ocean. Greenie, it's your turn.
How close are we to what's his face, O'Hare?
130 feet.
Oh,
wait, did Penneh just go?
Yes.
Yeah,
like Penneh, Greenie, and then Zrark. I messed up the order the first time, Zrark.
Yeah,
Penneh.
Okay. Yeah, Penneh pretty much just put the pedal to the metal.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And it looks like you're actually getting, at this point I can tell you, you guys have gotten very close to what looks like a little village, right? There are nice like clay kind of terracotta buildings that are painted bright colors. There are turtles walking around with like little carts filled with shells or coconuts. One has a cart that's just filled with toilet paper. It just goes up to like the sky. And yeah, it's like a turtle village. And it looks like O'Hare is turned directly toward the village. Like he's just going to blast down the streets in his cauldron.
All right, well. Are there other carts that could be requisitioned from this village?
Yeah, I mean, there definitely are other carts.
Question is, though, like, we'd have to wait for those ones to wind up as well. If we did grab them.
Unless you were just trying to get more carts, so that you guys had more carts to play with, which is an option.
Now, I'm gonna ready my action to jump onto O'Hare's cart when we get near him.
Hey, Sim.
Well, you know O'Hare is going to have another turn soon and get another probably 100 feet on you guys.
Well, I mean, I don't have anything.
Okay. One of the things that you could do, if you wanted, you could like look around for supplies up in the.
Sure, I'll do that.
Because now you've moved forward 100 feet because of Penneh, or you could look for shortcuts. There's other stuff you can do.
All right, I'll look for a shortcut.
Okay. What skill would you like to try and argue for that? The way this is going to work is you can't use the same one twice in a row, is how I'm going to treat it. As a group, at least.
I will, you know what? I'm going to look for supplies, because...
Okay.
That's perception.
Sure. Yeah, looking around, you see there is... excuse me. In the center of town, it looks like has been set up something of a like a little a statue that they're working on. There's construction on, and there's a whole bunch of scaffolding that you think you could just go right up and launch off. There's a bunch of supplies up on top of it. It looks like it'd be a hard like ride, but it looks like there's some good stuff up there.
Penneh, we should go for the scaffolding.
Okay.
Great.
All right, Zrark.
Okay, how close are we to him now before?
Currently, you're 130 feet, and if he keeps his current speed, he's going to be 250 feet ahead of you next turn. Like, immediately after you.
I need to... Can I use my survival check again?
Sure. And what are you looking for exactly? Just shortcuts?
More shortcuts, and that's a 24.
Yeah. So on a 24, the DC you're going for there was 20. You cut off 40 feet from his current lead, so he's only 90 feet from you. As you're like pointing out little shortcuts, and Penneh's, swerving back and forth, and line up pretty well for Greenie's ramp with the supplies on it. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Zrark?
Wait, whose turn is that after me? Like,
it's O'Hare.
Crap.
O'Hare goes right after you.
Okay, so, well, if only I was 10 feet closer.
Wait,
but
did I get skipped?
No, we're still in the same order.
Yeah.
I messed up the very first turn. I put Zrark above Greenie by mistake. So everything was a little funky. I have it written down and following it. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Remember, you dashed that round. Okay, O'Hare just zooms up. He starts crashing through the town. And you see, as he's like smashing through carts, a bunch of the turtles are getting really upset. Navera, it's your turn.
Okay, Navera's gonna like wipe some of the ink from her eyes futilely. And how far away is him? Is he?
Currently 210. He's zipped ahead.
That works. Right. Okay. Using her hunter's mark.
Okay.
She's going to try and like basically fire a blind shot at hopefully like disrupt his driving.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
1 second. Her sheet is glitched out. There we go.
Alrighty. Yeah, you'll hit him. He loses. Let's see. Okay. So you hit him for a 19. I think he probably loses about, let's see. We're going to say he loses 19 feet on that.
Nice.
You clip him in the shoulder and he goes, yeah! And kind of swerves into the toilet paper guy. Alrighty.
I'm coming for you.
So, oh no. Alright, is there anything else you'd like to do, Navera? Or is that the end?
Omen's also blinded, correct?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, well, no, I'll have him...
right, your hunter's mark will let you do that. Nice call, actually.
Yes. I'll have him use his smell to try and smell out more supplies in whatever direction. Is that available?
Yeah, go for it, but
yeah.
It's going to be a high DC, so I'm going to treat it.
Okay.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, well, he's got advantage on that, so I suppose it trades out. Wisdom. Or perception. Here we go. Oh, it's the 25.
All right. More supplies. Yeah, I mean, I think you see some carts in like a little food court area near that statue, right? Where like, if you drove by those, you can grab some simple things, right? Like maybe some turtles or bananas. Yes. But not the good supplies.
That's
but
fine.
you see, there is an easy option for regular stuff if you want it.
Okay, so he's, I don't know, can he prepare an action, just grab those on the way past with his mouth?
He used his action to search him out as a problem.
All right, well, he'll just point as well as a dog can in that direction.
Cool. All right, Tortle Jack, should he use any of your items? Do you want him to?
What items do we have, or do we only have a turtle?
We have a turtle and banana peels.
Yep, you have a turtle, and 3 banana peels.
Is O'Hare in a straight line away from us?
Yeah, it's a road. He's right down the street.
Get him.
You want to throw the turtle?
Okay.
Okay, who wants to make the attack for the turtle? Greenie, do you want to make the attack roll for the turtle?
Okay.
So Greenie, Tortle Jack hands you this turtle, and the turtle looks at you like just big turtle eyes looking up at you. And you take the turtle and you spin him around and huck him upside down on his shell, and he just begins to spin down the street at O'Hare. Go ahead and just make me an attack roll. Just any attack roll will do. Oh, excellent. You nail O'Hare, he gets hit by the turtle, and the turtle, the turtle just goes flying off into the jungle unharmed because he's a turtle. But O'Hare goes, whoa, and spins around in the air. And you hit, I got a 24, so he's going to lose double the feet. He loses 40 feet off you guys as you blast him with the turtle.
He's lost almost 60 feet in 2 rounds.
Hey, he's lost. You guys have gained a lot of speed on him. All right, Penneh, it's your move. You're back to your normal speed again.
All right, so Penneh is going to pretty much dash and try to crash into those crates on the scaffolding.
You're going to go for the scaffolding. You need to roll a check for that. The scaffolding's very hard to get through. If you fail the check, you're going to lose half the speed on that second dash, or on the dash.
Okay,
But you get the first dash, so now only 100 feet away at the end of the first move.
There is alternatively the less rewarding ones Omen pointed out.
Mm-hmm.
That I think is safer.
Okay, what would the check be? If you don't
It'd be an
mind
sorry, not animal handling. I think it would probably be a vehicles check, but I could also say like an acrobatics check would be appropriate, or something like that.
I think I'll just go with the vehicles check because that's what she's good at.
Cool. Yeah, you go up the ramp and you crash through the supplies. Since Greenie, you picked out the supplies. I don't know who wants to roll.
I'll roll.
All right, Zrark. Could you roll me 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10? Yeah, can you roll me a D10?
Oh.
Oh no! You find that turtle! You catch him as he falls back down from the sky, and he looks at you with terrified eyes.
Throw him again!
Yeah, don't worry. Little turtles don't get hurt at all because children don't get hurt in DnDTime.
All right, the
Captain America, that turtle.
the layer action. You can see a dastardly turtle, a non-copyright dastardly turtle, comes out from like behind an alley, and he's got like a cudgel in his hand, and he just looks at you all very threateningly. He's directly in between. He's like in the middle of the road, directly between you and O'Hare. All right. So the dastardly turtle, a non-copyright dastardly turtle in the way. Greenie, it's your move. What would you like to do?
How far ahead is this turtle?
He's like 10 feet ahead. He comes right around the corner. And you see little shamrocks in his eyes.
Okay.
He like walked out of an alleyway.
Yeah, alright. Understandable.
Oh,
okay.
he's been charmed, it seems.
Yeah, that seems to be the case. That's why I'm gonna shoot him in the neck with a blowgun.
Oh my god. Yeah, you hit him in the neck with a blowgun. What is that total?
5 plus.
Would you like to?
That's not a crit, is it?
No, that would be that against him. It's a crit.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah.
So 6
He
plus.
attacks against the dastardly turtle have advantage.
All right, hold on. Let me check out my poison skin.
You.
He also takes just 2 more poison damage.
All right, so he takes a total of what, 8, 10 damage.
I don't think dueling applies to ranged attacks, but otherwise 8.
Okay, he gets shot in the neck, and he seems grievously injured.
Unless, let me check dueling.
I think it's just whenever you make an attack. I don't know if it necessarily cares. Because you can have dueling pistols, right?
No.
Oh, well, whatever.
It's a melee weapon.
Anything else you'd like to do, Greenie?
No, that's all I got, so I shoot him in the neck.
Okay, you shoot him in the neck.
Well, he needs to make a Constitution save.
Okay. Oh, do I have that? Yep, he rolled a 9.
Okay. He fails.
Okay, what does that mean?
He is poisoned until the end of my next turn.
Oh, okay. I dig it. He starts like, gonna be in slow. All right, Zrark, there's a non-copyright dastardly turtle in the way.
Kill him!
God.
Hold up. Where's O'Hare? I had an idea.
O'Hare is 100 feet ahead.
Wait, wasn't he behind us?
No. He lost a lot of ground, but he's not behind you yet.
You've already halved his starting distance.
Who's moving the cart after me?
It's still Penneh moving the cart.
And when does Penneh go?
Top of the round. So O'Hare's going to get another 120 feet at the end of this round, at the end of your turn, unless you can do something to slow him down.
Throw the turtle!
Okay.
Yeah, you want to whip the turtle at him?
Yeah, I want to. Okay, so this is going to sound very, very weird.
Okay.
But I want to do a 1, 2, 3 combo here.
Okay.
I want to throw the turtle. I don't want it to hit the. I don't want it to hit the one in the way.
Okay.
I want it to go after O'Hare.
Okay.
And while the turtle is moving, I shoot it with the short bow.
You shoot the turtle?
Yes, because
a speed boost on the shell.
He's just a mind-controlled innocent.
No, the turtle. I'm shooting the
tiny turtle, right?
Okay,
he's just a child.
So the ideal is just to give the turtle an extra boost.
Oh, I have more than just that. Oh,
Okay.
I have more than just that.
I'm getting confused.
Okay, so step one, throw the turtle. Step 2, shoot the turtle. Step 3, hail of thorns so that it also hits O'Hare when it hits him.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and make an attack roll using your bow, and we're gonna count that for the turtle shoot turtle maneuver.
Okay, 1 second.
Very well done.
And also then the hail of thorns will kick in.
Yeah, so
right on top of O'Hare once it hits him.
Hail of Thorns is a really interesting spell, because it is a Hail of Thorns. Okay, so O'Hare gets bludgeoned with thorns and a turtle shell. Let me roll. I guess you hit him with the turtle shell.
He
loses 40 feet of movement as he goes, "Wah!"
Do the thorns well, here's a weird question. Do the thorns do anything else since they're thorns?
I mean,
my
he
question.
fails the dex save.
Yeah, we're gonna see in just a second. All right, it's O'Hare's turn. There are thorns everywhere. I'm gonna treat, because I think this is the easiest way to handle this. I'm gonna treat the thorns like caltrops.
Nice.
So he's got to roll a dexterity saving throw with his wagon. If he fails, he's going to be permanently slowed until he can fix it.
Nice.
And I guess that will represent like a thorn getting in his boot.
And I'll just treat the DC as my spell save, which is 12.
Yeah. He's very dexterous. So yeah, unfortunately he resists the thorns. I'll say he loses 1 foot of speed at the very least from the damage, which means he was only 60 feet away from you at the end of that turn. And then he's going to dash. Now he's 180 feet. As O'Hare continues, he exits the city on the far side and passes into the jungle. Navera.
Right, Navera's going to crouch in their cart and reach into her backpack to pull out a rope.
Okay.
And is then going to tie the rope around one of her arrows.
Okay.
Is this an action or a bonus action?
What's your goal?
The goal is to then shoot him and pass the other end of the rope to Omen to rip him off of his mount.
That's going to be very hard. I'll let you try it this one time. I'm going to let you try it with one action, just because there's a good chance it's going to fail. I don't want to waste 2 of your turns on something that will just fail. Or that might fail. Has a high chance of failure.
Well, we always got to risk it for the fun.
Well, he's 180 feet, right? So I think you have a disadvantage with the longbow. Or no, you don't, because the longbow is insane. No, the longbow is 150 feet normal range, so he's out of your normal range.
How dare he? You can't hold an action, you can't delay your turn, can you?
You're going to probably have disadvantage anyway, because it's an arrow-tied bow.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so she's going to then give she's going to tie it around her arrow, pass one end to Omen, say, hold this, sweetie. And is then just going to shoot him.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, come on, don't fail me now. You failed me.
The 13 rockets forward, and I think it hits like a tree. And Omen pulls it, and the cart moves forward just a little bit more, 15 feet. I'll give you a partial success.
He's a strong boy.
All right. Tortle Jack, should I use one of the items?
I have an idea, but I need to get closer.
All right, I guess not. Penneh, it's your move.
We only got banana peels.
Since we're all, Penneh's pretty much the only one that's making them, being able to get everyone closer, so another dash.
Okay. Penneh, you're only 65 feet behind him this turn. You've made so much speed on him. Are there any bonus actions you'd like to use?
I mean, I could use it, but I don't think it'll really affect the cart since.
Do you want to try and do any like crazy maneuvering to get closer, like ride up on like a balcony of someone's house and jump off and such?
You currently actually have an anchor in the form of the rope that's attached to a tree.
That's true. You could try some crazy drifts using this rope.
Actually,
Initial D-time. Let's go.
If you don't mind me asking,
sure.
Like, is there anything like that will probably give me some more speed on the higher end of things?
What do you mean the higher end?
Like, like above, above the streets.
That's,
yeah, right. You could
house.
ride up someone's stairs up onto like a rooftop and just go off.
I have an idea to do something, but it's an action. So.
That's fine. We can count that instead of the dash. We can try that, and maybe that'll be better if you like.
I prefer the dash, in my opinion, but that's up
the dash. It's a trade-off, right? If it fails, it's a little worse. If it's better, it's a lot better.
Okay, so what I just hear me out. What I want to do is on that same rope, have Penneh kind of like reach out and touch it and use rope trick.
All right. What are you trying to do with it?
Just have it where it rises up into air and just give us like a little bit of an air boost.
It could act as a swing to send us sailing through the air.
I see what you're going for. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say roll me a spellcasting check, which I think for you is a wisdom check.
Just as a side note, the only thing holding on to the other end of this rope is a dog.
That's fine.
To be fair, Penneh can grab it since it's a touch spell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead and roll me the check.
Okay, just a flat wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I think Omen's helping you with the rope is the thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so you reach and you grab the rope and you cast this rope trick spell and you begin to just go whoop, lifting up into the air and you rocket over a couple of rooftops and make double speed on that second dash. Meaning where you crash into the forest, you're only 15 feet from O'Hare.
Nice.
Best dog.
But you have now cleared the path and you can see a little ways out from the forest what looks like, I don't know, ruins starting to appear amidst the trees. Greenie, it's your move. O'Hare's only 15 feet ahead.
I'll jump onto his cart.
You're just gonna leap at him? Oh, goodness! All right, you leap over at him. Yeah, you're on the cart. Get off!
No, you get off.
No!
I'll get like between him and the wheel.
Okay.
And I would like to roar using my T-Rex costume.
Doesn't it fail if he can see you though?
Hold on.
Twist his head around.
No, that was the old way. Then we fixed it because that was bad.
Okay, what does this do? Tell me how this works.
I roar.
Okay. You roar as your little T-Rex costume, which you've been wearing the whole time. Just to, for viewers, Greenie, the little grung, has actually been wearing an inflatable T-Rex costume.
Yeah.
Okay, and now what does he have to roll?
A wisdom save.
Okay, he's pretty good at that. What's the DC on it?
15.
Well, actually, not that great. All right.
He's afraid of me.
He actually should have had a +4 to that, but that still fails.
Okay.
All right, you scared us. Oh, God! A dinosaur!
Okay. Frightened of me.
Frightened of you. Okay. He slams on the brake. I need you to roll me a dexterity save or a strength saving throw.
Strength, huh? Not dex?
I think it's strength for this. He just stopped instantly.
Well,
Greenie, you go careening forward, landing 60 feet on the ground in front of him.
He can't approach me.
He's just terrified of you.
Yeah, he can't approach. He's gotta stop.
All right, Zrark, it's your move. What would you like to do?
Did O'Hare lose all of his movement there?
He just stopped.
Take care of him.
Okay, so I'm going to. You know what? Screw it. I shoot at him.
Okay, one of the few rules of the race is you can't try and kill him.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Actually, but you want to ready some banana peels?
No. Oh, I have a better idea. To make sure it's more precise, I'm going to stick a banana peel on one of my arrows so that I can precisely shoot at it, and I
in front of the wheel.
Yes, right directly in front of the wheel.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Okie dokie. 1 second.
God damn it.
We are all about to
it's right there.
To this man.
Perfect shot. It's right in front of the wheel of his cauldron.
Let's see him try to get past that.
All right, it's O'Hare's turn. He makes no speed. Navera, it's your move.
Right, well, Navera has only got really one goal in this entire place.
Murder this man?
Yes, so she's going to pull down her cloak of enshrouding darkness to make her look more intimidating, and then pull out her dual short blades and leap off of the cart towards him.
You're just going to try and murder him. Now, you realize if you do murder him, you do lose.
She is aware.
Okay. All right, Navera.
No, actually, to be honest, she's not going for the murder just yet. She's just going to try and stab him in the shoulders.
Okay.
Which is slightly murderous.
Yeah, you leap off and go and stab this guy. Go ahead and make some attacks against him.
Someone's mad over frickin' Faye. Jeez.
You bet she is. You'll hit with the first one, miss with the second. Go ahead and do me some damage. And I will mark that for him, I suppose. Okay.
Pull over.
He's already stopped. He's pulled over.
Yeah, so I just wanted to use the one-liner. Also,
I love it.
Could Omen jump off? Or is it too late?
He can if you'd like.
Okay, I just want to
That
put
being
him
said,
in front of the cart.
I think you guys are about to. I think you guys are about to just take off. Penneh, it's your move. Would you like to just rocket ahead?
Not quite rocket ahead, but get a good bit ahead. I'm actually going to use the action. Penneh is actually going to set a trap.
Well, Penneh, as you rocket 35 feet, which is you move your 50 feet, you enter this castle, and you can see its ancient castle as you go over this little drawbridge. It has this big stone archway, large red carpets fill this strangely large chamber that kind of winds and twists. You see up ahead there appear to be skeletal turtles walking around.
Oh, that changes everything.
That was at the end of your movement, so you still have the rest of your turn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It changes everything. As soon as she sees the bones, she just screams "dead meat" and pulls out the sugar crush to get.
Oh, she's rocket toward the dead meat, then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just a question.
Okay. Sure.
Did Penneh move 55 or 35 feet?
Well, at that point, Penneh, I think, just moved 85 feet, just continuing down the trail directly toward these skeletal turtles. Yeah, would you guys have liked to jump back on as she drove by, or you want to stay behind? Okay.
Yeah, Penneh's like just going full max, and she is getting she did pull out her sugar crush.
What about you, Greenie? Are you jumping back on?
I should mention Greenie, as O'Hare's action on his turn, he would cast a lesser restoration spell upon himself for the fear. Just so you know.
Does he heal from that?
You've burned him a turn.
No,
he doesn't heal. But he is a spellcaster.
Oh, I'll jump back on.
Okay.
Good luck.
Navera, you're just gonna stay behind?
I won't need it.
Oh dear God. All right. So that was Penneh's move. Well, there's no lair. He's too far behind right now. Greenie, it's your move. You're on the cart. You have just driven directly up to, and they're all up in your grill right now. These 3 skeletal turtles. I'm sorry, non-copyright skeleton turtles.
Well, yeah. Oh man, they're so dry.
Very dry in here. It feels like very hot in here.
Got some dry bones in here. All right, I am going to not care about the turtles and throw the remaining banana peels off into the path.
Okay. Excellent.
I was going to use a banana peel, but okay.
All right, just remember the banana peels are there. Tell me, next time when he goes to move, let me know the banana peels are there.
There's one directly in front of him that he might not realize is there.
Oh no, he's going to hit that one. He's going to hit that one. All right.
Are we in the second part of the cup?
Yes, you're officially in the second part of the cup.
So we won the first part.
Oh, it's whoever you got to get to the end. You got to get to the end first. Whoever gets to the end wins.
That's not a cup, but all right.
Yeah, I know. All right. So what would you like to do now, Greenie? I'm sorry, that was the end. That was your turn. You threw the bananas down. Zrark, what would you like to do? You see these non-copyright skeleton turtles all around you.
I was going to want to use. Well, Greenie used both of the banana peels. I was going to use one. Yeah, I was going. What I was planning to do is I wanted to use one to make a bigger mess by making one of the skeleton turtles fall over. And just because they're dumb and stupid, undead. But, yeah, never mind that. So, Actually, no, this is actually a good idea. I shoot one of the undead turtles as we pass by him.
Okay, would you like to shoot him, or do you want to hit him with a weapon, or what's your move? Did you shoot him?
Yeah, I'm shooting him. I'm shooting with my short bow.
Cool. Go ahead.
Does that hit?
Oh yeah. They're tough, but they're actually less tough than normal turtles.
Hail of Thorns again.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and roll the Hail of Thorns. Oh, it's another...
Yeah, more spikes.
So that's 10 for the shot and then 6 for the Hail of Thorns.
Yep.
It looks like only one of the turtles succeeds. The turtle that you hit dies. Your hail of thorns plus the shot exactly kills it. The other two are still up.
I don't care. All that matters is his corpse and the thorns get in the way.
Alrighty. O'Hare goes to start back up. Navera, you're just right there on his wagon with him, and he's just like, get off my wagon! I have a race to win! I don't have time for things like you! And he is going to slam his foot on the pedal and then skid out.
Can Omen make it, like, he's probably going to fail, but can he make a sort of...
You guys are just on his cart with him.
Oh, I put Omen in front of his cart.
Oh, God. All right. Omen, what would Omen do? Omen... Can Omen roll a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah. How fast is this cart going from the get-go?
It was going 60 feet.
Just from the get-go?
Until it immediately hits the banana.
Yeah, from the get-go. It has 100% acceleration.
Okay, so he's actually just going to jump. The original plan was he might want to contest strength with this thing, but no.
You know what? He was thinking about it, but he just needs to catch back up. He's just going to let you stay on the cart. He doesn't care.
Right, okay, so Dex save?
Yeah, Dex save for Omen. All right, Omen is not hit by the cart as it spins out. Would everyone like to jump on as it begins to drive away?
Yes.
All right, O'Hare bolts at full speed with his second move. He loses 20 feet from the first banana peel, and now he has to roll 2 more dexterity. He's got to roll. Actually, Greenie, roll me 2 ability checks for your traps, and we'll see if those will hit O'Hare. You can make attack rolls for them if you like, or if you have an ability.
Seems good.
Yeah, roll me 2 of those, and we'll see how many. Okay, he gets slow bound by both of them, so he loses 40 more feet. So he's 45 feet behind you at the end of his move that turn, and you see Navera and Omen are just like on the wagon with him. He's like, "No, get off!"
Well, what about my spikes? Does he have to check
the
that
spikes
too?
probably do not affect him. They messed up the skeletons.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, that's not like the spike growth spell or something. Navera, it's your move. You're on the wagon with O'Hare.
Okay, Navera's going to take that rope of hers and attempt to loop it around O'Hare's neck.
Okay. Oh, God.
Choke him out!
Is that like a dexterity roll?
I think that's a grapple.
Grapple, right.
So it'd be contested athletics.
Could I make it acrobatics for me?
Probably not for that.
Yeah, well, okay, athletics.
You're overpowering him and putting this thing around his neck.
Oh, I presume he was like focusing driving, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, but he's...
True.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, come on. Can Omen help for the 20? Because that was the part of the plan next time. Sure.
You get this thing around his neck, he's like, oh, what are you doing?
Okay, the plan. I'm not sure if they can do this turn, but the plan from that was Omen bites one end of the rope, she grabs the other, and they jump off of the cart with it.
They pull him off. Okay. All right, he's grappled currently with his thing. Tortle Jack's like, all right, we're winning. Penneh, it's your move. There's a shattered skeleton turtle all around you. What would you like to do?
All right, there's still 2 remaining, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Penneh is just going to use go normal speed this turn.
Okay.
But she is actually going to take out those.
Sure.
I'm going to use the Sugar Crush.
Absolutely.
And hit both of them with extra attack. So.
Cool.
Oh, yes.
Nice. You slam with the Sugar Crush maul and. Obliterate one of the skeleton turtles. Bones just land all over you, and you can start eating them as you drive.
Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and eat them just for flavor for that secondary.
All right, and go ahead and make your second attack.
Ooh.
Oh, unfortunately, you're not going to connect to the second one. So there's still 1 skeleton left. That skeleton's going to make a melee attack against you as you drive away. Swings with his claws. Okay, he misses the cart. Nothing happens.
Yeah, You see, everyone just sees Penneh, who's been drooling ever since she saw those turtles just gnawing on those bones. That she...
Penneh, you gotta focus! Come on!
And Penneh, as you skid ahead and turn around a corner in this big castle, you see up ahead of you, it gets very, very hot, and you can see the castle's kind of like twists and turns a little bit, and there's lava up ahead, and as the layer action, you see emerging from the lava a non-copyright dragon turtle man.
Oh no, it's Lord Boopa.
All right, Greenie, it's your turn. You also see this. He's up ahead of you, and you can see just past him, there's a glowing portal of what looks like rainbow light.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh
No. I know where we're going. I know where this ends. Alright. Well. How far is it?
I don't know, 60 feet.
That's kind of far.
The way I see it is like, you can melee attack anything within 50 feet of where you are because of how the cart's moving and everything.
Right.
I don't really care.
Okay. Alright. Uh-huh.
But yeah, he's definitely a ways ahead of you.
Yeah. Alright. I will. Alright, I got an idea. I don't know if it's gonna work though.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try and jump on his head.
Oh my god! Alright, you realize the cart might just blast right past you. And who are you going for? O'Hare or the non-copyright dragon turtle?
The non-copyright dragon turtle.
O'Hare's a bit busy right now.
Okay, you're gonna try and jump on his head? Roll me an athletics check to jump.
Well, I can do a standing leap.
Yeah, well, he's kind of like big and he's hard to get on top. It's very hot and that's drying you out. There are a lot of factors that make this a challenging.
Yeah, this is a bad idea. I'm just gonna try and stab him.
You sure you don't want to jump on his head?
Fine, I will jump on his head.
I mean, it's up to you. Up to you. Your choice.
Yeah,
All right, he dies. You kill him. He dies.
Yeah.
He floats over and falls into lava. And you land on the road. No problem.
And then one sees there's a bridge in the background also collapse.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, a bridge in the background collapses and a plumber falls into the lava.
I would like to jump back on the cart.
Yeah, you can do that as a reaction as it drives by.
All right.
All right, Zrark, it's your turn. Greenie has killed the giant dragon turtle that was rising out of the lava. It was very impressive.
How far is O'Hare from our cart? Like, you said 60?
O'Hare is 95 feet behind you. But he's picking up speed now. And he can pass you this round. Perhaps.
Can I hold my action to shoot one of his golden wheels when he starts moving?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, slash his tires.
O'Hare's turn. He goes to move. Go ahead and make your attack, Zrark.
Isn't he grappled?
Okay, let's do
He's
this!
still driving. Like, you're on the thing with him. Sorry, his wagon is moving.
Okay. Next turn, they're leaping off of it.
Uh-huh. I know. That'll happen on your turn.
Yes, sorry.
Oh my god! Yeah, you slam that tire and the golden wheel flies off. You catch it. You have a gold coin.
Oh, that makes it go faster.
Mark, you go a teeny bit faster.
I would have thought 10 of them to max that out.
O'Hare spins out a little bit. He only gets half his speed for that dash, which means he ends his turn only 5 feet behind you, as the rainbow portal is up ahead of you. Navera, you and Omen, what would you like to do? You want to leap off?
They are each clutching an end of the rope around his neck and leaping off with him.
Okay, yeah, you leap off and he gets pulled from the cart and falls onto the ground with a thud. You see his cart continue to spin out a little bit ahead of him and land. Well, does it land in the lava? Let's see. It lands into the lava flow up ahead off the bridge. And he goes, no! He's crying as his cauldron full of gold.
Navera just had that golden opportunity, didn't he?
My gold! Penneh, it's your move.
Wait, I thought I got a gold coin. What happened now?
The rest of his cauldron spun out and landed in the lava.
Oh, oof.
Penneh, what would you like to do?
Yeah, Penneh is just dashing, hitting the pedal to the metal straight for Prismatic Park.
You go crashing through the portal and find yourselves in a world in space flying above the lands of DnDTime. You can see you're on a roadway made of rainbows. A roadway of rainbows, I think it might be called. You can see below you more...
The roadway of rainbows. It's called the roadway of rainbows.
Yeah, you see all sorts of intermixing lanes and travel. You see a big loop-de-loop up ahead. And Penneh, you see off the side, if you skid off the side here, you might be able to just bypass all of it and go right to the end.
What does everyone else think? Should I make
But
that
then below you see the convex plane of the land of D&D-Time from space. So that's up to you.
Yeah, if we miss, we're dead. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think... I think if we miss, we automatically lose. So, let's not.
All right. The layer action. Navera, you hear O'Hare. You think you can get me with that trick? And you see his cart fly out of the lava and center itself back on the land ahead of you.
Oh, does the
Greenie.
little guy with a cloud pull it up and put it down?
Yeah, I don't know. You can't tell. You're through the portal. Greenie, what would you like to do?
Okay. I feel like he's not down and out. I just know it in my bones. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna take out my talisman of the cloud.
Okay.
Or Cloud's Wrath talisman and pray. And you know what? I'm just praying, just out of nowhere, lightning like strikes him and shrinks him or something.
Go ahead and roll me a religion.
Yes.
Oof.
Unfortunately not.
Worth a shot.
Zrark, it's your move. What would you like to do?
Did O'Hare move it? How far is he now?
You can't see him. You went through a portal. You're on a rainbow road, a roadway of rainbows above the planet. What would you like to do?
I'm trying to think. Do I want to get off and do something stupid? The answer is yes. I get off the cart.
Okay.
I get off the cart and I just sit there and wait at the tracks. Wait, and I use my hold an action.
All right.
Never mind.
O'Hare, it's his turn. He misty steps out of your neck choking thing into his cart, and he's going to rocket ahead through the portal. Zrark, you see O'Hare skid out of the portal, and he takes a sharp left to just go off the side and try and cut ahead of the whole roadway.
I use if he passes me, I use my held action to hit him twice with cutlasses at his cart.
Attack.
Swing horizontally, you might knock him off.
You hit. It's only actually one attack as a ready action, but you hit with it. Go ahead and give me the damage. Exactly what you needed. All right. You hit him. The wheel goes skidding off his vehicle. And he spins out and...
Yay, another good coin!
With the DC of 10 plus the damage, 19, he fails. And you all see him off the side into the space below, hurtling toward the land of D&D-Time and disappearing below. And with O'Hare lost to space, you all cruise along this incredibly dangerous roadway of rainbow very carefully.
But with style.
With some style. And Tortle Jack goes, "Oh, we did it! It's gonna be all right." I guess the roadway of rainbows where you go when you die. So, bye, O'Hare. And with that, you have completed this adventure. You make it to the end of the roadway of Rainbow, which conveniently, actually inconveniently, doesn't let out anywhere. And eventually, Bartholomew teleports you all back to the shop. But you cannot get the sight of the rainbows out of your minds.
I feel bad for O'Hare now. Is he alive? Bartholomew, tell me, is he alive?
Greetings, adventurers. I trust everything went very well on your journey.
Bartholomew, did a leprechaun die a couple minutes ago?
Well, I think we murdered a leprechaun.
Navera will pull back her hood. I certainly hope I was successful.
What was their name?
Phillip O'Hare.
Okay. Sorry, I was hoping you'd kill a different leprechaun. It's fine. They're probably dead, if I had to guess. Yes.
He fell from a rainbow racetrack into space.
Leprechauns are tricksy.
I got his gold. I hold 2 gold coins in victory.
Oh, those are, well, a leprechaun's gold is nothing to be trifled with. I would protect those very carefully.
Indeed.
He got eaten by a space whale.
But, with your newfound riches, do any of you have anything you'd like to purchase at this time?
I feel lucky, Bartholomew. Give me that bag.
You got it.
You just see Penneh just chewing on a bone. She just waves by and just heads out the shop.
All right, Penneh helps out. Go ahead and roll me a D1000. I'm sorry, Max.
Oh, not bad.
45.
7. Yeah, my luck's with me today.
That is a rare weapon and wondrous item.
You will reach into the bag, and you find within your hand passes over first what appears to be some type of small sphere or orb of some kind. You don't take that, and you don't take another thing that's kind of nearby, which appears to be it appears to be a charm of some sort. Instead, what you pull out is a classic. You pull it out, and it's a beautiful. It is a beautiful long sword. But as you remove it further and further, you see it appears to be just the hilt. But Bartholomew speaks up. These are well known throughout the realm. This is called a sunblade. You simply have to kind of wield the blade. Just think about it for a moment, and as you do, a beam of light kind of pours out of it. Bartholomew says it's kind of like a lightsaber, basically, but it's called a sunblade, and it's a very famous weapon. There's a lot of them, I believe, floating around in the bag. But it gives you a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls with it, and additionally, when you hit an undead with it, it does an extra 1d8 of radiant damage, and it emits bright light while you have the sunblade out. So it's a pretty cool weapon.
I might know someone who might like this.
Well, feel free to do with it what you will. It is, of course, yours now. Can I get anything for anyone else?
As an out-of-character thing, the Charm of Lesser Magic, if I slap that on Omen, would he do extra?
We'll decide this. I'll let you know. I have to think about it. I'll let you know later.
Okay. And if you need any assistance with killing leprechauns, Bartholomew, my door is always open.
That is good to know. I may call upon you.
My only regret is we didn't get to eat that rich son of a bitch.
And next time. There's always next time.
I'm gonna eat a leprechaun.
If there's nothing else, we'll be back soon, are we?
Yeah, we are back.
See you soon.
See you in a minute.